Alright guys, just wanted to do a quick overview on the Fenix PD32 S2. Only because there's no other videos on the S2 version yet, and some people might have some questions. Basically, it's the same exact light as the other PD32. The only difference is it has the new XPG S2 LED by Cree instead of the R5. What that gives you, the new low mode is going to be 6 lumens, which is going to last for 240 hours, whereas the old one was 9 lumens for 200 hours. The medium mode is going to be 70 lumens at 16 hours, and that's identical to the old R5 LED. Then you're going to have the high, which is 135 lumens for 8 hours, and that was a 5 lumen increase over the previous model's high mode. Then you're going to have turbo, which is up to 330 lumens now instead of the 315, and both lasted for 2 hours. That's basically the only difference between this one and the old one. They did also come out with 3 other new models for some of their other flashlights. The TK35, they have the U2 version now, and that's got a 40 lumen increase in the turbo mode. The TK15 S2, which has a 63 lumen increase in turbo mode, and the PD32 has 10 lumen increase in turbo mode. So those are just some options if you don't have them already and you're thinking about picking one of these up. You probably want to look at the newer models now, because they've got a little bit of a lumen increase in the turbo modes, and they seem to last a little longer in the lower modes. I guess it's just more of an efficient LED. So I'll do a quick comparison. I've got 3 flashlights here. Obviously the Fenix PD32. I've got a 3 D-cell mag light, which has the LED upgrade, and a Surefire, and I actually forget which model this was. It's not the best light in the world. I actually don't like it all that much for the price. So here's turbo mode on the Fenix PD32. And there's the Surefire. I think it's the G2 it's called, I forget. And the mag light. So here's the mag light on the left and the Fenix PD32 on the right. Big difference. Also, the PD32 is a very pure white compared to this mag light, which has a very blue hue to it. And then here's the Surefire on the left, which is very yellow. And not just compared to the PD32, but you can tell when you turn this thing on, it's got a very yellow tint to it. So here's turbo mode. Here's the low mode with the new 6 lumen as opposed to the 9 lumen of the older PD32 model. Here's the medium, 70 lumens, and the high with 135 lumens now, and turbo, 330 lumens. So there's low, and then we'll compare it to the Surefire. There's a Surefire on the left. Obviously it's a lot brighter than the low mode. Here's the medium. I would say pretty comparable here. The Surefire is putting out about 70 lumens here. I'm sorry, the Fenix is putting out about 70 lumens here. I believe the Surefire is at like 80. And then there's high, 135 lumens on the Fenix. Turbo. So there you go. So far, I'm really liking this light. picked it up. I was planning on getting the other PD32, the original, and I was on brightguy.com, and I happened to notice they had this S2 model, and it was, I think, $5-6 more, and it had a higher lumen output, and actually had the lower lumen output on the low mode, which I wanted. So I picked it up. That's it.